Ladies and gentlemen, episode 1 of the podcast. We are going to be talking about sports and other cringy stuff on this channel. Now, starting off, I just kind of want to start talking about the draft lottery, and I'm joined by Hubs, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the draft lottery. So let's get it popping. Hubs, what are your opinions on the consistency of that draft lottery?
I think it was rigged.
Okay, explain to us.
Now you take 3 teams with 14 chance.
Okay, interesting.
One gets fifth? One gets third. And one gets sixth?
Now, onto your theory, would you say you're a little bit biased towards the fact of it being rigged because you're a Cavs fan?
Well, I am a Cavs fan, yes, but everybody said Knicks could be the first pick.
Well,
But
technically the
they all
Cavs,
had
the
the same-
Suns, and the Knicks all had
Exactly.
a 14% chance. So really,
So why
you
did the
can't say
Knicks
the
get
Knicks.
third?
Okay. I mean, what are your opinions on Zion on the Pelicans?
I think it'll be interesting. You take Zion, put him in a New Orleans jersey, and they could sign some big names like Anthony Davis. You know, he's on the Lakers now. And
Yeah,
I think it'll be.
I think a lot of people would agree New Orleans being one of the biggest markets,
If
probably
they
the
sign
biggest
Anthony
market.
Davis, it could be a great.
Yeah, I mean, New Orleans is
Yeah.
probably the biggest market in NBA, so a lot of guys
And
want
then
to
to
come
bring
there
in
for
Zion in
not
there.
only just the salary cap of, that like $32 million a year that they're going to be getting, but
Yeah,
there's a lot of
the city.
commercial stuff you can do there in New Orleans. Very, very big
Yeah.
city. Huge city.
Yeah.
Next theory, Kyrie to the Charlotte Hornets. I'm 100% on board with this. Kemba Walker will be leaving the Hornets, and it would make sense for Kyrie. He would have no teammates, and he's not going to get a ring there, but he's going to get to dribble the ball as much as he wants, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think
And-
it'd be a great move.
With
for the
losing,
Hornets.
Kemba, they're going to have free up all that cap space to sign one more free agent to do all they can to get him to the 8th seed in the playoffs, for the next 5 years again.
Yeah.
And
Charlotte
maybe
has the 12th pick in the draft, so
Yeah.
maybe RJ Barrett, they could probably maybe he'll fall to number 12 and they could probably get him.
Yeah, I also think with that pick, they could, I think it might be smart with the 12th pick in the draft to pick up Taco Fall.
Yeah.
With that height, he could be insane on the, Hornets.
Yeah.
And also,
him and Kyrie and Cody Zeller.
Yeah.
Nasty.
and then also the best part, Frank Kaminsky. And Nicholas
Yeah.
Batum.
Mm-hmm.
Also, maybe,
And then they got
you go
they could
ahead.
trade for James Harden coming in this offseason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people are saying it's unrealistic to think Cody Zeller in the 12th pick for James Harden. How is that unrealistic?
Yeah.
It's
Cody
realistic.
Zeller,
I mean, think
he's
about
a-
it.
Upcoming star. I mean, he's only had like 5 years in the NBA so far. He
Yeah,
hasn't proved much, but I mean,
he's just a late riser like Steve Nash.
yeah. Steve Nash on the Lakers was nasty, dude.
Alright, so, next theory I have. What if the Knicks are able to pick up LeBron this offseason? I'm not doubting it.
No.
The Knicks are one of the most talented teams in the last 5 years. Great coaching staff. They know how to throw. Not much else. Oh, they know how to get rid of Carmelo and turn his career to trash. So they ruined Carmelo's career. That's good.
And what do you think about the Lakers potentially picking up Carmelo?
I think it's smart. I mean, LeBron, he'll have to give the ball away even more and let Carmelo play point guard. I really think if you put Carmelo in the situation like James Harden, there's no way he won't put up, at least 10 points a game, I think if you put Carmelo point guard, he can at least shoot 25%. Maybe like
Yeah.
5
high
for
for him.
5 for 20 or something like that.
Yeah. That could be a career high for Carmelo.
For me, the next theory, I don't know how I feel about this one. Rey Mysterio coming to the NBA. I really don't see Rey Mysterio succeeding on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't think he's good enough.
Yeah.
He's just too athletic freak. And
Yeah.
he's not going to be able to play that theme music to get him hyped up.
I mean, Russell Westbrook's, he's been doing trash the last 3 years. He's only averaged like a triple-double.
Yeah, and Russell Westbrook, honestly, Russell at best is 7th best point guard in the league. Ahead of him, the obvious ones like
Lonzo Ball.
Obviously, John Wall,
Chris Dunn.
Chris Dunn. I tell you, people underrate this man.
Exactly.
Why is he a 75 over on 2K? He's at least a 76. At least a 76.
Yes.
If you really want to make a limit, I'm saying 77 overall Chris Dunn. And it just... Chris Dunn's one of the best point guards in the league. I also think Dennis Schroeder should be starting over Westbrook. Westbrook could be 6th man of the year. Because he's obviously not going to get MVP again, so...
Yeah.
He wants to win at least something. So, Paul George, returning back to the Indiana Pacers. I think it's likely after coming off that incredible year with the Thunder that he would just snake the Thunder. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. And I mean, you obviously see with Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant's, he's going to come back to the Thunder. I'm 100% sure of it. Mark my word. 4 months from now, in that time of about, June 9th, I guarantee you by June 9th, he'll be traded. This period between, like, April 20th and June 9th, I thought he'd get traded. I mean, it's ridiculous that he hasn't. Sorry, guys, we just got a text from one of our friends. Actually, I'm gonna read it out loud. Hold up. We're in this group chat. You guys got to see this text. All right, this is by one of my friends, Caden. Here's what he said. Hey guys, recently I think I've decided I'm gonna be playing on PC. I want to spend about $2,000 on a computer. Make sure to tell your YouTube channel this because I want to spread my awareness. So yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe to Balling Gamer XZ on YouTube. So yeah, that's Caden. It's our friend.
Yeah. But okay, back to NBA. How do you feel about Mike Conley and potentially a guy like Romeo Langford falling to number 2 in the draft?
If Romeo doesn't go number 2, I'm not being biased. He had one of the best seasons by a college player in Indiana history. Better than Oladipo, better than Cody Zeller, better than Christian Watford. Mark my word. Better than OJ Mayo. Better than Carmelo Anthony. Better than LeBron. He had a way better college career than LeBron and Kobe, and nobody can doubt that. You can't doubt that. You can't make up the lies. Next thing, Gilbert Arenas and Brandon Roy both making a surprise comeback to the NBA. I think they're both almost 40 now, so I think it makes sense. They're going to be running on first.
I think it's great for the NBA.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas, Brandon Roy, if you guys do not know who those are, about 15 years ago, and, 15 to, 10-ish, in that area, 2 guys who had horrible injuries. Could we see a return of them in the NBA? I don't know if it's likely. At best, a 96% chance. At best.
Yeah.
I just don't really think I just don't know if they'll have the passing skills to be able to dish out the ball in this modern NBA.
Yeah, I mean, they were really some 3-point shooters, 3-point chuckers, I should say, back in the day. And this
Back in the
modern
day.
NBA is really not about that.
The modern NBA is all about playing defense. That's how James Harden got MVP. Defense.
Yeah, defense wins championships. You know, they say that.
Exactly. I mean, that's
that's
how
true.
the Warriors won. Defense. And so the new thing found, there was like apparently 2 snakes found in the Warriors gym room on let me read this. Oh. Okay, this was listed at okay, this was listed, hold up. Let me pull up a video of this and show you. Guys, this a picture at least. Because this is an interesting picture. I think a lot of you will like it. Alright, after that failed recording because I had to pull up this picture of the snake found in the Warriors and it just like canceled out. So this is it right here. This is the snake they found in the Warriors locker room. I'll zoom in on it big time because I want you guys to see this. Right here. See this thing? This snake right here. Found. I honestly don't understand how they did not like pick on the fact that there were snakes there. One they said was really good at the center, and the other one they said was like a really good small forward, even though he's like 7 feet tall. Yeah, I don't really know where they found these exotic animals at, but I'll throw that off the screen. And next topic, I think a lot of you guys want to hear about. A topic kind of emotional for me to share. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to talk about this. Joe Johnson and Zach Randolph currently aren't in the NBA. Why? I don't understand why Marcin Gortat and these other incredible players, just because they're old, aren't allowed to keep balling.
Yeah. I mean,
the junkyard dog,
players.
Zach Randolph. Junkyard dog. Beast. Hall of Famer. Mark my words. Zach Randolph is the best player in Memphis history. Better than Marc Gasol. Easily.
For sure.
Better than Paul Gasol. Easily. Next up, I don't know why people aren't noticing this yet. Jimmer Fredette is the reason the Suns tanked so hard. They brought him in and Jimmer said, you know, we saw the interview yesterday where Jimmer basically said, I didn't try because they didn't want me to. I think it's smart. Jimmer Fredette, I think is the most important player to the Suns right now. More important than DeAndre Ayton and Devin Booker, right, Hubs?
Yeah.
I mean, like, to me at least, Trevor Booker should be back in the NBA after that, like, no-look back against the rim shot where he, like, tapped it. You know what I'm talking about on the Jazz?
Yeah.
I also really think, how is the Professor not in the NBA yet? He easily has, NBA potential. The Professor? You know him?
Yeah.
YouTuber?
Yeah, the, street baller.
Yeah. He's so good, dude. Him and Tristan Jash should both be in the NBA, and it's not even a joke. They're both better. You saw TJS. He was hitting those crazy layups, and Trevor Booker couldn't. Trevor Booker's not in the NBA, but never mind that. Also, TJS, you know, he's like 5'5", so he could just crawl through defenders' legs.
Yeah.
I also believe everybody in the 2 Hype mansion should be invited to the NBA. Or at least the G League.
Yeah.
Cash Nasty
London
is buffed. Like, he's so good, dude. And Jadel.
And then,
and have you guys seen that video clip of Nick Mertz hitting that 3? That was insane.
Yeah, very deep, too.
Yeah, I mean, he shot it really hard, and it somehow managed to go in, like, he swished it. It didn't even touch the net.
Yeah.
Alright, next up, fan review questions. So we're going to be going to Twitter on this part of the segment, and looking at some NBA players Tweets.
Did you see the
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another gameplay. In today's gameplay. Oh, yeah. Well, this is just a resume. I know, I'm not very good, and I keep deleting the videos, so, yeah. So, Hubs,
yeah.
what would you say has been the most life-changing moment in sports history in the last couple of years?
I think when Jimmer Fredette hit his first shot back in the NBA.
It made me
He's just
emotional.
a great player.
Jimmer
He
Fredette,
did.
if you guys do not know this, was getting paid, I'm pretty sure, $6 million in the Chinese league. Highest paid player there. He's balling. I really still believe he should get most improved player.
For sure.
Also, Joakim Noah, have you seen that baseline shot he hit about 4 months ago?
He was
Joakim
great.
Noah's shot form is
Oh.
something nobody else can do.
Yeah. And Pau Gasol.
And
Sad to
Michael
see
Kidd
him,
Gilchrist.
Yo. Yeah.
Another
Did you see,
person.
the new Utah Jazz doctor? Dr. Bob?
Yeah, Dr.
A
Bob
lot of
Johnson.
people call him DBJ.
DBJ.
Yeah.
Insane. I actually wrote a story about him. He's that good. The other thing I saw you posted, Hubs, on YouTube, not YouTube, Twitter. You stated that Dante Exum was not a good defender. Do you know who shut down Paul Gasol, or not Paul Gasol, James Harden in the 2018 playoffs? Dante Exum. Dante Exum. Dante Exum. So I don't want to hear it. Dante Exum is a beast. So we're about to finish up this segment, and I just have a couple quick questions for you, Hubs. Who's your favorite player in the NBA?
Favorite player?
Yes.
This is a tough decision.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of great players, ranging from Isaac Bonga to a player
Luol
like
Deng.
JaVale McGee. Yeah, and Luol Deng. Luol Deng falls right in the middle. But,
So, I want
Isaac
you.
Bonga.
Isaac Bonga is incredible. Rookie of the year, I
Is
think.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
next, I want
He's
you
a-
to fill out every position. All right, so let's start here. Most improved player of the year goes to.
Isaac Bonga. I think he really improved from his rookie season. He averaged 0.2 points this year. Only averaged 0.1 points last year. So
If I had to pick somebody that I think's actually the most improved player, for me, Jonas Valanciunas.
yeah, I mean he was definitely top 3 there. But I decided to go to Isaac Bonga because he really took that next step up in the NBA level.
That's very true. Next position, next question, MVP.
MVP. I would have to go with Isaac Bonga. You know, people say that the Lakers as bad as they did because of LeBron James. I think it was because Isaac Bonga. He realized that his team was not going to win the championship, so he went ahead and said, "We're getting a lottery pick, maybe even top 5." And guess what?
Yeah.
They got a lottery pick.
Isaac Bonga.
I mean, just to realize that they weren't going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, like, have you seen that video clip of Isaac
So-
Bonga telling LeBron to sit on the end of the bench? I mean, he's just smart.
Mhm.
For me, MVP, realistically, I'm going to be going to, Taj Gibson. I think his overall just footwork for the Minnesota Timberwolves, he's underrated. He's done so much better. Taj Gibson or Carlos Boozer for me, is my pick. So, next
Yeah.
question, Coach of the Year.
Coach of the year, I would have to go to Tom Thibodeau. He's a great coach. Led the Minnesota Timberwolves to possibly the most drama year in the NBA history. And he figured out how to coach through that.
For me,
it goes Tom Thibodeau.
Coach of the Year goes to Mike D'Antoni for carrying the Rockets to the second round of the playoffs and losing at home in the sixth game versus the Warriors without KD. Oh, and without DeMarcus.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mike D'Antoni. Next, Defensive Player of the Year.
I would have to go with Isaac Bonga. You know, he's 6'9", great height, you know, good arms length, and to shut down players like LeBron James, like you said before, and Stephen Curry. He was a great defender this year.
Defensive Player of the Year for me, looking at the overall stats, Defensive Player of the Year, LeBron. He's really just leading the Lakers. I've noticed you watch highlight videos of him just walking away, not defending. That's because he knows. I mean, that's good defending. It's intelligence. He's saving his energy. Either him or James Harden. James Harden. Insane. Alright, and is there one more? Six man. That's it. Last one.
Man. Well, I'm actually looking at Isaac Bonga's stats right now, and he played a whopping 22 games this season, probably the most LeBron has ever played in a season.
Yeah.
He averaged 0.9 points, which is amazing coming off the bench.
So, Sixth Man of the Year?
I would have to go Isaac Bonga again.
My Sixth Man of the Year is going to be going to Kyrie Irving. If you look at the Celtics stats without Kyrie Irving, we're looking at they won like 20-3. With Kyrie Irving, I think they were like like about even. Basically, without Kyrie, Kyrie's basically their sixth most important player. So, Sixth Man of the Year.
Yeah.
And that's going to finish up our segment. On tomorrow's episode, I'm going to be talking about 3-point shooting and all that other stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure to put down your MV picks for next year. I'm already voted Isaac Bonga, and peace out.